Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Rivers. Welcome to our reading lesson, day 29. Last week, you learned about two students that had different opinions about wearing a school uniform. 9-year-old Yuna Chung believes that students should wear school uniforms. Ms. Nicolau showed you how to choose a compelling reason for wearing a school uniform and how to write an opinion paragraph. Today, I am going to show you how to choose a compelling reason for not wearing a uniform and then how to write a draft of an opinion paragraph. 12-year-old Emerson Sperling does not believe that students should wear uniforms. Let's read the reasons she gave for not wearing a uniform. To start with, kids can't be their own person. She goes on to say uniforms are uncomfortable and parents have to spend a lot of money on school uniforms. And finally, uniforms are only worn at school and not at home. So, what is the most compelling reason to not wear uniforms? Remember, compelling means strong, powerful, convincing. If we look at the reasons Emerson gave, which one is the most powerful? In other words, which one could make someone change their mind about wearing school uniforms or not to wear a school uniform? Well, in my opinion, the most compelling reason to not wear uniforms is kids can't be their own person. Now I have to write a paragraph about it. To do that, I need to introduce the topic or what I'm writing about. Well, I'm writing about school uniforms. So I wrote, people have different opinions about wearing school uniforms. Next, I need to tell the reader my opinion about this topic. So I wrote, in my opinion, the most compelling reason to not wear uniforms is kids can't be their own person. And that is also what Emerson said. Next, I need to tell the reason why I have that opinion. And it has to be based on information from the text. So, what I did was I looked at what Emerson said. And she said, I don't think kids should have to wear a uniform. If students are wearing the exact same thing, they can't express themselves. Kids should feel like they can be their own person. They shouldn't have to match. So, what I did was, using her reason, I put the reason I feel this way is because all students will look the same. They will not be able to express themselves. And then finally, boys and girls, I need a conclusion. I need to remind the reader of my opinion. So I wrote, this is why I do not think students should wear uniforms. Now it's your turn. Make sure you have the article, What's Best? The Debate About Pale Male's Nest. It's page 13 in your packet. You will also need page 17, day 29. The first thing you will need to do is choose a compelling reason for taking the nest down. Remember, the apartment or the people that lived in the apartment want the nest to be taken down. The bird watchers want the nest to stay up, but we're focusing on the reasons for taking the nest down. So, why did the people living in the apartment want the nest to come down? Number one, bones, feathers, and bird poop fall down. Two, the bird watchers gather to watch the birds. Three, parts of a nest fall down. And four, it is legal to take the nest down. Which one of these reasons, boys and girls, is the most compelling? Which one do you think is the most powerful reason for taking the nest down? Is it one, two, three, or four? Choose one of these sentences and write it here. The most compelling reason for taking the nest down. Now you're ready to write your opinion paragraph. First, you have to introduce the topic or what you will be writing about. Here is a sentence starter that you can use. People have different opinions about. Well, what are we talking about? Leaving the nest up or taking the nest down? Next, tell the reader your opinion. You're going to copy the sentence that you wrote here for your next sentence. Here is here's a sentence starter that you can use. In my opinion, the most compelling reason is, and then write it here. Next, tell the readers why you have the opinion. And remember, look at the article, What's Best? The debate about pale male's nest. And you're going to write, I feel this way because. Tell us why you feel that way. What reason did you choose as the most compelling reason? And why do you feel that way? And finally, you need a conclusion. Remind the reader of your opinion. Here's a sentence starter. That is why I think, and fill in the blank. And you're going to write that sentence here. I hope this helps, boys and girls. When you are done, remember to take a picture of your work and send it to your teacher. That's all for now. Until next time. Bye.